that I think it means. First of all, content is liberated. In the past, content has been pretty much bound into the medium in which it was developed. It's been relatively hard to take my print content and move it on to a video. It's been relatively hard to take my video content and move it onto a billboard. But digital is kind of like standard gauge for the railroads. So when the railroad started, nobody could agree on the width of a track, how far between the two rails. And so we have wide gauge and we had narrow gauge. And when the narrow gauge joined up with the wide gauge, well, it didn't. So everything had to be transshipped and reloaded. And internet, digital media provide the standard gauge for information, which means that content can move across devices. And we actually need to develop a new vocabulary. You see, in the past, we would look at this radio here, and what did we do with the radio? Well, we listened to radio. What do we do with the TV? Well, we watch TV. What do we do with the telephone? We make telephone calls. So the name of the medium and the name of the content was the same. But now, of course, the content previously known as radio can be experienced on a whole range of devices. And the content previously known as telephone can be made on a whole range of devices. And Skype has like 5% worldwide of all the long-distance minutes. And of course, TV, the content previously known as TV, can be enjoyed on a wide range of devices. So the message, if you like, moves across media. Which also means that devices can interact. Digital devices can talk to each other. This is part of the Dove campaign for real beauty. We have a billboard, which is only actually digitized at the bottom, and people can vote on whether this 96-year-old lady is wrinkled or wonderful. And so I can use my mobile phone, I send an SMS to one number for wrinkled, one number for wonderful, and that gets recorded on the billboard. And here we have the same thing in Tokyo. These are digital billboards, and they're responding to that telephone. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. How many people recognize this thing here? Do you know what this is? This is a QR code, so about a third of you recognize what it is. It's a QR code, it's a two-dimensional barcode. This thing is in daily usage by at least half of all the mobile phone owners in Japan and Korea. What does it do? This carries about 200 times as much information as a regular barcode. So I take my mobile device and I scan that thing, and my mobile interprets it. And it can be a message, it could be a coupon, it could be further information about a point of interest, or it could be a website address. And this thing can be used to turn any flat surface into a direct response medium.